I am here today to inform you about the changes at the Real Estate Commission. And the first thing we are going to talk about are the post-licensing requirements. These requirements were adopted in January of 2020. To sum it up, they basically say that first-time salespeople renewals have to take certain courses. And these courses are out in the administrative rules. And we have a pre-approved post-licensure course list on our website that states which course providers and which courses have been approved. So if you're wondering which courses you should take, I would highly suggest going to our website and looking at those pre-approved courses to ensure that the course provider has been approved. Another thing that you can look at when you're looking at a class is that it states that it's approved and the beginning numbers or letters rather are PE. The courses are required to be taken in real time, meaning that you can sit in a Zoom class or they have to be in person. They can't just be a course that's given online for you to take as you want to, unfortunately. So the requirements include a 3-hour core, which does not have to be taken in a classroom setting. So the people that were affected were those who were licensed on February 1st, 2020 or after, because the law passed in January of 2020. So any salesperson, even reciprocal, who was licensed February 1st, 2020 or after must take post-licensing courses on their first renewal. If the person renews inactive for their first renewal, then when they activate their license, they must have the post-licensure continuing education. So the 12 hours of post-licensing continuing education, again, is in our administrative rules. 403.01 states that the continuing education, the 12 credits, shall consist of accredited courses, one from each of the 4 approved post-licensing course topics, and may include 1 or more additional accredited courses from approved optional post-licensing course topics. The important thing to remember is that all of these courses must be post-licensing courses. I want to remind you that this does not apply to brokers. This is only for salespeople. And I do have a PowerPoint that I will be providing to you for review. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover some of our other processes just so that you have an idea of what things mean here, and it will kind of give you the time frames of how things get processed. So the first thing that I want to talk about that's sort of a hot topic is the renewals. A lot of people are calling and asking, what is active pending renewal? I renewed my license a few weeks ago and it has not been renewed because I don't have a new certificate. But when I look up my license, it says active pending renewal. Active pending renewal means that we have received your renewal and it's awaiting review from a licensing clerk. You can practice as normal unless you've been told you're deficient. So some of our deficiencies would be lack of a affiliation form or a lack of an appropriate bond, because bonds need to run the same exact dates as the licensure for a broker. So if you were licensed on February 1st, then your bond needs to run from February 1st to February 1st. If it runs from January 31st to January 31st, we will need you to contact your insurance company and have that changed. So if someone were to call and tell you that you are deficient because you're missing your affiliation form or your bond is incorrect, you should not be practicing until that is completed and corrected. I do want to remind you that affiliation forms are due with every renewal. It is a requirement in the administrative rules, and that the CE just makes sure that it is within the time frame. So that's the day after your last renewal up until the day of your current renewal. So again, I'm going to use the February 1st renewal date. So if I had to renew February 1st of 2023, my renewal period would be from February 2nd of 2021 through February 1st of 2023. We've had a lot of late renewals recently. I just want to update you that if you are 1 day late to 6 months late, you can renew online as normal. There's no fee. So just go onto the online system and get into your account, renew your license, and you'll pay the either $90 or $110. If you are 6 months to 12 months late, you're going to need to complete a paper renewal. So that means you'll have to contact us. You'll have to submit all of your continuing education, include the $90 or $110 fee. You'll have to write a letter to the commission requesting an appearance. In this letter, you must explain why you feel that renewing 6 months to a year late is a reasonable time frame to renew your license. You must also show good cause as to why you did not renew on time. You can look on the website and read the past minutes, but good cause would be accident, an illness that would keep you from renewing or taking your continuing education or that sort of thing. If you're over 12 months beyond your renewal date, so a full year, you have to begin anew, and there's no waiver of this. It's in the administrative rules. So just make sure you don't hit that 12-month deadline, because no one wants to start over with the 40 hours or 60 hours in taking the exam.